Hi Gemini, Scottish Gypsy here to do your bonus reading. Today I've got the Psychic Oracle, the Energy Oracle, and we're just going to do a sneak peek on what's going on in the collective. Gemini, your full reading, that will go up next weekend. They happen every 2 weeks. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed, it really is the one way that you can show love for the readings and also support the channel's growth. Let's get going. I'm pretty excited to see what might come through for you today. Oh wow, that's interesting. I kept seeing the Eight of Pentacles when I was pre-shuffling the Rider-Waite. I saw it in the split like 3 times and I thought, oh, Gemini's working really hard at the moment. They're really focused. I feel your energy is focused. There's really positive movement in terms of your career and also your money. I just feel your life is in a strong position at the moment, or you're coming into that energy. It's like smooth sailing. You can see how the boat is sailing into the sun. Some of you could be planning a trip, on a trip. There could be a cruise that's significant for some of you, but I really feel this is about your diligence and hard work and commitment to something or someone moving you forward in life. Let's see. Gemini. One more shuffle, please, today. Let's see what's going to come through. Woo. You know, you could be fueled by Capricorn energy at the moment. You might have a strong Capricorn placement, or you're leaning into that. Now, obviously, the Devil energy can talk about temptations in our life that are not good for us and can take us off course, right? So be aware of anything that could take you off course in life. You'll know what that means, whether it's externally or internally. Pay attention to that, okay? That's that shadow self. So it's a time to look at anything that's getting in the way of you making positive strides in your life. So address any areas of imbalance, because, you know, the Devil energy can talk about where there could be some sort of excess in our life. Okay, and for some it could be overwork. You know, the shadow aspect of Capricorn energy with an Eight of Pentacles can be, you know, workaholic. Okay, I'm not saying that you are, but that can be that shadow aspect. It can be that something could be coming to tempt you here, Gemini, and test you. Okay, so you're going to know if that's relevant, or there could be some shadow work that's required. All right, let's begin. What is going to come through for Gemini? First card today, please. Yeah, shadow work. I did say that. The universe wants you to look at your shadow. And you know what? I think we should be doing that reflection always. I mean, every single day human beings are tested, right? Like we're not perfect. We are imperfect. And it's about being brave enough and mature enough to embrace your shadow, lean into your shadow, because when we become aware of it and we address it, that is when we spiritually ascend and evolve. So the journey to becoming the best version of yourself is being a person who consistently looks at their shadow and embraces it and improves it and addresses any issues that might need resolved. So it's a time to embrace your shadow. Now we do have the full moon, the super full moon in Taurus this week. So the full moon was showing up in a lot of the readings I did on the weekend. Often does during a full moon. So also full moons can make us cray-cray. Can make people around us cray-cray, because we're, you know, predominantly made up of water, and the moon, the full moon, controls the tides. So during full moons, people are extra triggered, extra emotional, extra anxious. So perhaps this week there could be something here that you're needing to stay in your integrity. Okay, Gemini. Very much a Gemini card for me. It's very Mercurian. It's the Magician. Some of you have a new thought or idea. There's something new that you have focused on recently, or this is what you could be coming into. It's a new thought or idea. I mean, look at the person's crown chakra. It's actually very creative. Some of you could be creative, creating something new in your life. Acting on that thought or idea. I feel like it's coming from your crown chakra. Gemini. No. I know when the cards are ready. Two of Swords. Mental conflict, Gemini. This can be the moon aspect. So when we're under the influence of the moon, whether that be melancholy or fear. You know, this can be where something is not clear, like the direction of our life or a situation we're dealing with. We're unsure about it, right? We're lacking clarity. So that could be the case. Because, you know, this to me suggests that some of the Geminis out there are mentally conflicted about something. Let's get a crowning energy. Gemini. Yeah, oh, you always pull a lot of swords with me, Gemini. You are an air sign, but you definitely get a lot of 8, 9 of swords, 2 of swords, 5 of swords with me if you watch my readings, because you tend to really process things mentally. I have got crowning 5 of swords. So 2 of swords and 5 of swords can be an inner mental conflict. But sometimes the 5 of swords can be where you've experienced a conflict. Now, there is a winner and a loser here, so I don't know which one you feel that you are, because the shadow aspect, because I've got the moon, of a 5 of swords is a person who has to win at all costs. Like, they literally don't care who they hurt, as long as they come out on top, they come out the winner. I'm not saying that's you. You could be dealing with someone in their shadow. I do feel that there is a person in their shadow, perhaps being triggered by something in their life. I feel like with the Magician in the heart of those, that first column, the universe wants you to stay in your power. Remember, what you think about comes about. And there's something about remembering who you are and focusing your mind. Okay, so I feel like there's something about controlling your thoughts, not being triggered, and really focusing on the intention that you would like to bring to the table in some sort of situation here, Gemini. So let me just show you crowning, 2 of swords, moon, Magician, 2 of swords. Now I'm going to pull the energy oracle. We'll see how this all lines up. But as I say, the moon and the devil card can be triggering, meaning that something or someone could trigger you. Bring out your worst side. That's the simplest way I can say it. Or perhaps, you know, roles can be reversed. Bottom of the deck, I've got woman holding a heart with healer of the ages. So there is a way to deal with a situation that will bring healing. And it's about coming towards it from a place of love, compassion. So I do feel that's what's required here. Okay, Gemini. Gemini. Now, the moon is strong Pisces and strong Cancer. You could have a strong placement there. I've also got strong Capricorn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okie dokie. I was kind of expecting that this card could come up. Now, it's next to shadow, Gemini. I'm not calling anyone out here. But when I see the moon and a deceit card side by side with the devil, it can be a person doing the wrong thing. Because they think no one will know, right? It's a secretive energy. The moon can be secretive. Someone's secretly being deceptive. You could be dealing with this. I don't know what aspect of your life, but it could be hiding something as well. Because sometimes deceit is lying to yourself, particularly with the shadow. It could be that the universe is saying, you need to look deeper here. There's something that you need to address. You need to be honest with yourself, I'm hearing. For a lot of you, it's that. Gemini. Okay, we've got the throat chakra, Archangel Gabriel, next to the Magician. Speak your ideas into being, or speak your thoughts into being. There's something about speaking what you're thinking about. Also, there could be a creative project. Some of you, I've noticed in the comments, a lot of you are working on books, writing, writing courses, all those kind of things, speaking courses. A lot of you work in some sort of field where communication is really important, and a lot of you are working on projects. So I feel like that could be coming through for that reason. But also it can be about speaking what you're thinking about, right? Gemini. Or what you're wanting to manifest. Yeah, devil energy again. You can't make it up, Gemini. Sorry. Please don't switch off. These readings are meant to help you, right? This is about being mentally conflicted with devil energy. So it could be you're keeping yourself stuck. Two of Swords can be a stuck energy, and it can be a pattern that you're needing to look at. Okay, so that could be the devil energy. Now, the attachment can talk about an attachment to a person, place, or situation. So you might be thinking about a person that you feel this powerful attachment to. And the devil energy, I don't know if this is something that you should pursue here, because it might look tempting, but is it the right thing? Because there's something about a person staying in their integrity here. Just saying. Let's get a crowning, Gemini. Well, that's a shift in gears. You have got victory coming through. So I do feel you're going to overcome a tricky situation here. You're going to overcome the devil, right? So whatever that means, whether it's a toxic situation you're dealing with, lies, betrayal, secrecy, I don't know, or whether or not it's looking at your own shadow and you're going to have victory over that. Victory over breaking free from anything that's holding you back. I just want to see what's well, on the bottom of the deck I have got financial constraints. So I don't know if some of the arguments have been about money. That could be the case. Yeah, look at that, money. But it is next to a victory card. Look at that, Gemini. Now, Six of Pentacles can be someone giving you money. Ace of Swords can be the victory attached to that. So there could be a settlement coming through, a win of some kind, a payoff of some kind. And the Ace of Swords is about the truth, right? The truth will set someone free. The truth is what brings the victory, whether they're embracing the truth within their own mind, in a situation. There is definitely a victory. I just want to get, can I have a card of advice today for the Gemini collective? I feel like it's shadow work though, or you're dealing with someone's shadow. Why is victory here? What might be the advice today for Gemini? Gemini. Oh, okay. What is it, Gemini? That was my back cracking, Gemini. It's Three of Pentacles, okay? The advice is collaboration. You know, this can be repairing a connection at work. It can be repairing a team, like bringing the team back into harmony. It is about working together. That is the advice. Ace of Cups in the split. There is the potential for healing here, recovering something, getting back into harmony here. Can I have one more for the victory card? Could be a victory at work. Ace of Wands. Okay, so Ace of Wands can talk about a new exciting opportunity. Now, the Three of Pentacles shows someone on a stage, or, you know, they're showing someone, like they're teaching someone how to do the work. Some of you could be teachers, you could be educators, you could be leaders, you could be speakers, because I've got the throat chakra, and it feels like there is an exciting opportunity. So let me sum it up, because there's a lot here. Ultimately, the biggest aspect of this reading is someone potentially being in their shadow. You're either dealing with it or you're in your shadow, or it's about looking deep within, about something in your life and coming to a place of truth, because that's where your victory will lie, okay? I do see that there is a beautiful opportunity here coming through. Focus your intent on that. The Magician says you're manifesting, and I feel you are manifesting this Ace of Wands. But yeah, definitely there is. Look at these cards. And then the Devil again. And the Shadow, the full moon. So I feel like there's something about the timing of a situation, Gemini, being triggered during a full moon, or this week, I mean. So stay in your power. Focus on the intention. Like, what do you want to happen here? This is about anything is possible if you believe. And I feel like it's about this situation, and it could be at work or in a relationship. But I feel like there's an exciting new path. There is a victory coming through for you. So even if you have been, maybe you've been worried that you're not going to overcome something or win something, with this, you know, because you tend to worry a lot. It feels like you've been conflicted and feeling that maybe you've been feeling defeated, but then no, there's a victory, Ace of Wands and Three of Pentacles. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I hope you enjoyed it. God bless. Love and light.